Today we'll be talking about a book called Flashpoint. Its author's name is Christie Golden, who has also written a few other books in this universe. The genre is science fiction, and its setting is in the year 2504, in a sector of space known as the Krulu sector. This is located on the fringe of the Milky Way galaxy on the third quarter. Jim Raynor and Sarah Kerrigan are the two protagonists of this story. Jim Raynor is a notorious freedom fighter and is hated throughout the entire Terran Dominion. Sarah Kerrigan was once a ghost that worked for the Confederacy of Man. The Confederacy was an evil government that exploited its citizens. Ghosts are primarily used for military covert operations. They're highly trained and usually telepaths. Jim Raynor and Sarah Kerrigan met in the rebel group known as the Sons of Korhal, a rebel group that was fighting the Terran Confederacy. The Sons of Korhal later turned into the Terran Dominion, in which Raynor started his own rebel group. The Sons of Korhal betrayed Kerrigan, leaving her to the Zerg. In the previous story, Wings of Liberty, Jim Raynor mounted a rescue to save Kerrigan from an alien species known as the Zerg. These aliens had merged their DNA with hers, infesting Kerrigan, but Raynor had found, with the help of the Mobius Foundation and Crown Prince Valerian, an alien artifact that reversed the effects of the Zerg infestation, at least mostly.
I can offer you what you've always wanted. A chance to rescue Sarah Kerrigan.
This book covers the group escaping from Char, the Zerg hive world, after they've successfully acquired a Kerrigan. It is clear that the Dominion will stop at nothing to get Kerrigan, even if it means sacrificing the prince.
30. Failure imminent.
Dominion fleet, this is Hyperion. Cease fire. Crown Prince Valerian is aboard.
My father will sacrifice any piece on the chessboard to take the queen.
Most of Raynor and Valerian's fleet is destroyed in the orbit of Char, but they manage to escape with a handful of battlecruisers, Terran warships.
Inside the perimeter.
As they jump system to system, evading the iron grip of the Dominion, they call upon old friends and other allies to aid in their escape. The group reaches a science station that could possibly fully transfer Kerrigan back into a human, but everything at this station is not as it seems, and some friends may soon become enemies. Jim Raynor will stop at nothing to make sure Kerrigan is safe. Before the events of this book, he learned his best friend was working for the Terran Dominion and had to kill him to save Sarah. His men are devoted to his cause and have his back through anything.
Titus, what have you done?
I made a deal with the devil, Jimmy. She dies, I go free.
We all got our choices to make.
Damn shame.
Raynor will do anything to keep Kerrigan alive. Since we don't want to spoil this book, we will leave it at that. This book is 320 pages long and was released in 2012. It overall is a very well written book, just like most of Christie Golden's works. I like that this book took us through the experience that Jim Raynor and Sarah Kerrigan had in between Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, the sequel to Wings of Liberty. There honestly wasn't anything I didn't like about this book. It was very well rounded. It filled the void that always had me wondering what had happened in between the two. I think this book would be confusing for anyone who doesn't know the story beforehand. It doesn't mean it's not a good book, but you'd have to know the story to be able to fully understand it and enjoy it. Overall, I'd give this book a 9.5 out of 10. It could be longer, and I would have definitely appreciated it to be longer, but it's pretty good. I hope you enjoyed my book talk, and yeah, that's it.